Good morning, everyone. Are we on? Yeah, we're good to go. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech live for this April 16th. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. It's Wednesday. You made it. It's halfway through the week. Everyone's made it. We're alive. We made it through another work week. Barely, probably, but we're here. We're here. Let's go ahead and get this chat up. We failed to do that. And while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and change the top chat. I got a little slowdown. Come on, no. We got a little hiccup. We're gonna have to start this over. We're gonna have to start this over, you guys. We got to. Yeah, I knew it. I saw the slowdown coming. I should have restarted the computer today. My Mac has been not as reliable as it normally is. We're trying to see what happens here. We're trying to see if it clears up. I think it should. Oh, I think we're good for a clear up. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's start this over. Let's try this one more time. Okay. All right. It's only at the beginning. It straightens out after the beginning gets started. I don't know what it is. I've tried to restart before the show. I tried switching the router, and resetting it didn't work. I've been doing that religiously. But welcome again to another show, you guys. Again, starting the intro over. Rants About Tech. Thank you for joining me. Sorry for the glitchiness, you guys. Sorry for the glitchiness. No, it's not your phone, Mr. Media. It's me. It's me. I don't know what happened this morning. What happens some of the mornings when it gets started initially. But we're good to go now. I think we're good to go. Okay, Rants About Tech, Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. April 16th. We're making it quickly through another month. All right. For those of you who are still here, I apologize. That was a rough start. But I think we're good now. Let's go ahead and get to it. I'm your host, Rod. This is Rants About Tech Live. I'm in Philadelphia right now, where it is partially cloudy or partially sunny, depending on how you see things. But it's a good day today. Today was going to be good no matter what the weather was going to be like today. So we're going to have a good day today no matter what. What else we got here? No interesting international national holidays today. Nothing super interesting. It's just a bunch of things that I didn't recognize and would have to look up. So we're gonna skip that today. But we're here. So we're gonna deem this day Nib Prototype Testing Day. I like it. I like it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Thanks for all the members who are here. Let's just get the. I want to do the applause and the horns. Thanks for all the members who are here. I appreciate you guys for joining. Thanks for the rewatchers. Thanks to all the first and last time listeners and watchers. I appreciate you guys too. You play a vital role. I appreciate you. Come, go. That's good to go for me. That's good to go for me. Thanks to all the people who are watching in the rewatch. Like I said, like, subscribe, do those kind of things, please and thank you. Let's go ahead and get to the stories for today, so we can get to like the most exciting part for me. All right, let's do it. All right, so today we're gonna start with some tariff news. Tariffs are big here right now. Tariffs are kind of a big thing right now. We have a lot of fluctuating news in the tariff department, but one of the big things today, can I find it? Yeah, here we go. One of the big things today in the ongoing tariff saga is Hong Kong Post Office suspends partial shipping. So I don't know exactly what that means, other than from the article here, they're not 100% positive either, but postal parcel shipping. I don't know if that affects DHL coming out of Hong Kong. I don't know if that affects any of the other international shipping ways that we get packages from Hong Kong, but they are suspending their postal package service to the U.S. This, I think, is going into effect immediately. Hong Kong's post office will stop shipping small parcels to the United States after Washington announced plans to charge tariffs on small value parcels from the southern Chinese city, the government said Wednesday. The U.S. government earlier announced it would end a customs exemption, allowing small value parcels from Hong Kong to enter the U.S. without tax, slapping a 120% tariff on them starting on May 2nd. The de minimis exemption, which is the smaller packages that they're trying to break these bigger packages down into to get under that $800 tariff law, and that is the de minimis law there. Exemption it currently allows shipments that are worth less than $800 to go tax free. Basically what I just said. The government statement said Hong Kong Post would not collect tariffs on behalf of Washington and will suspend accepting non-airmail parcels containing goods destined for the U.S. on Wednesday. So that starts today. Since items shipped by sea take more time, it will accept airmail parcels until April 27th. So for some other types of parcels, they're not starting today. It will be starting April 27th. But these things are going into play. And does this affect the eInk devices that we all love, know of, and talking about? Most certainly, I would imagine. But we'll just have to see how it actually plays out, because a lot of the ways we get these things are through international parcel services. So we'll see. I'll keep an eye on this, and we'll update as the story goes on. What else do we have here? We got a Google security doc that I watched, and I'm not going to go hard on this particular thing, but I think it's interesting to bring up, and it's a very good listen. I didn't think it would be, but so oh, I didn't get the chat up here. What? Oh, everything kind of blew up in my face when we started. So I was getting to the chat, and then the glitching happened. Oh, there we go. Chat up. How you guys doing? Thanks for being here. So we have this Google doc that I thought was very, very interesting. It's called Hacking Google. And we're going to just check out the series trailer here, but there's like a 4-part series to this. If you're remotely interested in the internet, if you're remotely interested in Google at all, if you're remotely interested in cybersecurity, either of those things, this is a cool watch. Let's take a look at the trailer they have here. Whoops. Whoa. Let's actually take a look at the trailer. All right, here we go. Oh, it's 6 stories, not 4. Thought it was 6. Oh, hold on. No, we don't have. Oh, I don't have music for you guys. Whoa. Let's fix that. Let's fix the not having music. Start over. All right, let's go with this again. Or not this music with sound. All right, here we go.
Hey. So much is at stake now. Human rights.
Privacy, professional life, personal life.
It's not just securing Google, it's securing the internet.
If any attackers try to get in, I want them to have a very bad day.
All right, so that trailer wasn't as good.
Toy trains weren't.
That trailer wasn't as good as the documentary is, but it does a good job introing what's going on. So basically, it's like, I thought it was 4, but it's 6-part series. I got a couple more episodes to watch, explaining how Google has handled threats. And something that I didn't know right off the top, something I didn't know about Google and cybersecurity is that Google was the first company to come out, well, major company to come out and say that they had been hacked. Like, there's so much power in vulnerability. You know what I mean? I say that because, you know, in just everyday life, there's power in, you know, just displaying vulnerability that, you know, letting people know, hey, I can be thwarted, or, you know, otherwise just put in a bad position, right? Everyone can be vulnerable, even major companies like Google. And there's power in vulnerability because it makes you relatable, right? You know, just admitting you have vulnerabilities makes you relatable to other people because everybody has them. People who try to act like they don't, that's not relatable, right? But in this particular instance, vulnerability was powerful because Google was the first company to come out, major company to come out and say that they were hacked. And what that led to other companies, you know, at least 20 other companies at the time that they experienced their first major hacking experience in 2009. A lot of other companies came out after that saying that, hey, yes, we have also been hacked. We were compromised in the same exact way, or maybe there was another way out there that no one was talking about. And that's the thing. No one was talking about the hacks. So they couldn't help each other. One of our biggest power as human beings is our collective knowledge, right? It's our ability to share information we have with others so that they don't have to learn it and experience it for themselves. They can learn from someone else's experience with that thing, right? So it saves time, energy, right? And all of those things we could use more of, time and energy. But the thing here is that it was a very interesting documentary I thought they put together. And I'm not really into cybersecurity as far as like doing serious deep dives into it. Like I care about it, right? But not to the level where I would go search out cybersecurity documentaries. You know what I mean? I'm not that level of cybersecurity nerd, but I do appreciate what goes into it. And I came across this documentary totally by accident, but it was very good. If you're, like I said, if you're remotely interested in any of those topics, I would definitely check that out. What else we got here? VO2 added to Gemini, which I think is really big. This might be bigger than what OpenAI did with their ChatGPT model and adding the image generation that they did recently, and how that blew up for them. We're going to talk about another story dealing with OpenAI as well. But yeah, so this. All right, so VO2. If you don't know what VO2 is Google's not image generation, but video generation tool. I've been waiting to get my hands on this, and I'm kind of upset that they released this to like everybody before I got a chance to test it in beta. They were like, oh, I was on a waiting list for this thing for like a year. I'm on every waiting list Google has. It's never taken me more than a week or two to get into a thing that I've been on the wait list for. Like, it's never taken me that long. A year I've been on a wait list for this thing. I still don't have access to it. I guess I do now because I have Gemini or Gemini Advanced, which is what you have to use this tool. I think it may be the first video generation tool that comes natively in a chatbot. I could be wrong about that, but I think I'm right. I don't think Claude has video generation right now. I don't think OpenAI has video generation inside ChatGPT right now. And those are the only two other major players in the chatbot space. Let's go to the chat real quick. Dr. Ling, interesting. They put human life rights as what's in danger. Right off the top. Yeah, that was an interesting way to word that. Google has an interesting way of wording things. I ain't gonna lie to you. They even, during this documentary, they even made, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Dr. Ling. They made a statement. I'm gonna get this T-shirt made. I don't know why I want it, but or a sign or something. I don't know what, but I want something that says this. One of the security researchers at Google used this term to refer to people that they were trying to stop. They referred to the hackers they were trying to stop as, or she referred to the hackers they were trying to stop as. Oh no! I'm sorry. She referred to herself as this, and I thought it was cool as crap. She referred to herself as a dark wizard catcher. You know what? I've never written that down. I want to write it down. I mean, it just looks cool in text as well. I'm not going to hold you. It sounds cool. It looks cool in a dark wizard catcher. I don't know why that makes me happy. It does though. It makes me super happy, but yeah. Moving on from that though. They used the term, one of the researchers at Google kept using a phrase that stated that Google was standing, or that him and his team was standing in the way of hackers and the users of Google's services. I was like, whoa, that's interesting. Like, you're not doing this for yourself. You're not trying to protect Google. You're trying to protect me. I don't know. I think protecting me protects you, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? If I'm compromised and I'm using Google services, Google's probably compromised as well. Probably not, but you know what I'm trying to say. Dr. Ling says, that's dank. That is dank. Word. Dark wizard catcher. That's so impressive. I don't... Words showing up in sequences that are uncommon, or words being used in an uncommon way. Like, I heard someone say this one time, and I couldn't wrap my brain around it. It broke my brain for a good 30 minutes. They were like, this rain is being unreasonable. I'm like, how can rain be unreasonable? Just that concept of something that should have no reason could be unreasonable. That broke my brain. Words used in uncommon ways, and words in sequences that are uncommon, like dark wizard catcher. That's a sequence. Dark, I'm cool with that. Wizard, I'm cool with that. Catchers, I'm cool with that. But the sequence, dark wizard catcher, I don't know what about that makes me happy. Dark on its own doesn't do it for me. Wizard, it moves the meter a little bit. Catcher, I don't even care. But as soon as you put them together in that sequence, giddiness ensues. I'm happy. I don't know why. It makes me happy. But anyway, so yeah, check that out. But this is a very interesting tool, the VO2. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. I think I've rambled on about this stuff enough. VO2. What do we got here? Whoa, that wasn't it. Google adds VO2 video generation to Gemini app. Google has announced that yet another AI model is coming to Gemini, but this time it's more than a chatbot. The company's VO2 video generator is rolling out to the Gemini app and website. Awesome. Giving paying customers a chance to create short video clips and Google's allegedly state-of-the-art video model. We're going to test it and see how good it is in a second here. VO2 works like other video generators, including OpenAI Sora. You input text describing the video you want, and a Google data center churns through tokens until it has an animation. Google claims the VO2 was designed to have a solid grasp of real-world physics, particularly the way humans move. That's a thing that these things don't get right a lot. They get like character movements really good, but human movements and stuff, like, that's been a struggle. We're gonna see. Solid grasp of real-world physics, particularly the way humans move. Google's examples do look good, but presumably that's why they were chosen. All right. So let's take a look at what Google was able to produce with this model. Again, we don't see any human movement. This is they do scenery really good. They do scenery really good, but in characters like this, they do really good. It's the human animation that gets sketchy. We're gonna check it out here. Oh, a cartoon. Oh, now this. Whoa, now this is interesting. This is more interesting to me than the CG stuff. Awesome. All right, let's check this out. We're going to pull this up here. We're going to pull this up here and test it out. What should we test it out on, chat? You guys give me a prompt to put in here, and we'll see if we can make it. I got a prompt that I want to try, but what kind of prompt would you guys like? What kind of short video would you guys like to see this thing create for us? We're taking suggestions from the chat. I don't know if this is in I don't know if this is in the 2.0 Flash or if this is in. I don't know if this is in 2.0 Flash or if this is in the experimental here. I'm tempted to go with the Flash first. Let's go ahead and do the Flash first. All right. So I'm gonna say, make me a video of a pixelated orange talking to a pixelated screaming goat. Let's set up a scenery. Let's set up some background scenery for this thing. Where do we want this to happen? Indiana. Make the setting the University of Indiana football field. Whoa, can I spell football? Maybe. All right. I think it's a good start. Let's see what happens. It's gonna tell me, no, dude, absolutely not. It's like telling me how to create it. Okay, let's try. Maybe that's not the model. Let's try 2.5 Pro. I said make me a video. It says it's making an image with Imagen 3. It's not even using VO. Even as just image generation, if we just look at this, you see how much better ChatGPT is above Gemini's image generation. But we want to test the video generation. Maybe I still don't have access. They're killing me right now. Now I'm asking it, can it make VO2 video? It says it can. I can help you create. I did though. Make me a video of a pixelated orange talking. How about we just make it simple? We'll just do that. It's still creating images. Maybe if I go to VO2. Maybe I have access now. Join the wait list. Oh boy. Oh snap. Okay, so we do have access. Maybe I had access for a while and didn't know it. They didn't even send me an email. All right, let's see what we got here. So it's going to take a while to create this. While that's doing its thing, we're going to go on to the next story because that looks like it's going to take a little while. The next story we got here is going to be the Big Me B13 portable monitor. eInk, love it. But let's check out what we have in store for. There we go. So what's coming up on the horizon for eInk screens? And what I'm interested in right now is this item right here. Big Me's 13.3 inch color e-paper monitor. Portable. Looks like a tablet. It could be a tablet. I wonder if it has software that you can write on or if it's just a monitor. All right, we got 13.3 HD color. Is this on anyone in the chat's radar? Imogen is a dope name. Hey, Mr. Mike, what's going on? We didn't get everyone's going earlier. We didn't even get the applause going. Oh, we had troubles in the beginning of the show. Okay, that's why things didn't go off without a hitch. Okay, I thought I was slipping. I probably am. We got the live chat up. We do. Okay, live chat up. All right. Blazing speed, pure clarity. Proprietary refresh tech, 30 frames per second, ultra refresh, smooth video and animation playback with crystal clarity. Dual screen synergy, 300% efficiency boost. I don't know about that. Split screen. I don't know what happened to that, but let's look at these stats right here. All right, so we got 13.3 inch screen, 4:3 aspect ratio, 3200 by 2400, 300 ppi, 150 ppi for color. Do they talk about the panel here? No, they don't talk about what panel this is they're using in this. We interested, chat? Tablet-like monitor, 13.3 inches. Kaleido 3, no doubt. With those specs, that's exactly what it is. But I don't know what the underlying display tech it would be, though. That's what I want to know. Carter 13 or Carter 1200? Which one? I got to know. But I'm interested in it only because the portable nature of it, you can kind of just sit it somewhere and let it be. But I'm going to keep my eye on this particular device to see what it's doing. This is in my feed everywhere. The internet or Google definitely thinks I want this thing. So I thought, you know what? Let's look at it. Let's check it out. I'm tired of seeing it in the feed. Let's look at it and see what it's about. Magnetic and damped stand. I don't know what damped means. Maybe dampened? Is the sound dampening? I don't know. I'm good on that. It doesn't look as visually appealing as I thought it would. I mean, you got to have this little bracket on the back of your laptop to connect two of them, and they're not as thin as I thought they would be, and should be, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the design at all. I couldn't see that little bump in the back there when I was looking at it on like Instagram and YouTube and whatnot. But yeah, Very interesting. Very interesting. Sheen says, I would love to see it. Think it could be useful. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Like, just because it's so small, you would think it would be very useful. I'm just not sold on the design of it. I want something super slim and super slim. And you know what? I would like for it not to be metal too. That would be very nice. The Supernote has spoiled me. Like, I throw this thing around both of the devices like I don't care about them. I do. I love them. But you don't have to be careful with them. You don't have to be gentle with them at all. They're super durable. All right, next thing we got up here. What do we got? OpenAI social media. What is OpenAI thinking? They thinking, let's go at eInk. All right, OpenAI considering its own social network to compete with Elon Musk's X. OpenAI is considering building a social network to compete with Elon Musk's X and Meta's Instagram. A source familiar with plans confirmed to CNBC. The project is still in the early stages, said the person who asked not to be named due to confidentiality. The Verge was first to report on the project, though. What do we got here? Oh, it's a minute long. Let's check it out. What? No. We'll let that go. OpenAI is considering building a social network to compete with Elon Musk's X and Meta's Instagram. A source familiar with plans confirmed to CNBC. The project is still in early stages, said the person. This is the same thing as the summary. On March, OpenAI debuted its latest image generation tool, the inspiration for the potential social media project. So this is. Oh, my bad, you guys. My bad. Oh, let's actually look at this. Maybe we can look at it now.
OpenAI is considering, from what I'm hearing, building its own social media network similar to Elon Musk's X, formerly Twitter, or Meta's Instagram. This is according to a source familiar with those plans who tells me all of this right now is in early stages. Executives that are talking about it have not landed on any specifics yet, but the plan, from what I'm hearing, is based on the viral nature we're seeing of OpenAI's image generation tools, which have been widely shared on other.
See, that right there is smart. That is smart. You strike while the iron is hot. Everyone's using that image generation tool because it is so good at everything image related. So good. And it's only getting better over time. Like, I've gone back to my image where I'm trying to get it to recreate the studio. Every week, it gets better. Like, they're constantly working on it, improving it, or maybe it's improving itself, but it's getting better every week at recreating this image for me. Like, so good that I might not have to hire someone to create it for me. It's really good. Anyway, but everyone's using that tool right now, and it seems like such a smart idea to capitalize on that in some way. And what do we do on social media mostly? We're posting images, man, and video. You know what I'm saying? Like, text, even in the text-based social media services like Blue Sky and Mastodon and even X, Twitter right now, image-based stuff. Like, no one's just tweeting text hardly anymore. You know what I mean? Everyone's coupling that with images now. Whether it's an image, whether it's a GIF, whether it's like just something funny you thought you wanted to share. I mean, that's what social media is right now. Is image sharing, whether that's video or images. It's very smart on their part. I don't know how they would finagle this into a social media thing, but like I said, the foundation is there. Images, like that's the foundation of any social media, I think.
Other social media platforms. The move could also add to ChatGPT's viral growth numbers. The last count officially was 400 million weekly actives, but Sam Altman, the CEO.
And another thing, consider this. When you look, I guarantee all right, there's two factors to this, right? It's two factors to this story, in my opinion. The first factor being the fact that images are the soul and heart of social media right now. Image and video. Like, no one cares about if you're just writing text anymore. Like, right now when I make a post on YouTube, I almost always think to myself, should I add a picture onto this message, even though I'm just throwing out some random information? Because text just gets lost in the sauce. If there's a post made and it's just text, you miss it. You're going to the post with a picture or a video attached. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the fact that they have a really big image generation tool right now that everyone is using, you couple that fact with ChatGPT is the most downloaded app ever. Ever? You have better than what Meta had when it launched Threads. Like Meta launched Threads knowing that it had every Instagram and Facebook user who was going to just convert their account to a Threads account. So they literally had millions of users baked in already when they launched Threads. That's essentially what ChatGPT has. It has millions, even more than Instagram. Like it has more than some of these platforms put together, user-wise. ChatGPT does. So you mix the fact that ChatGPT is the most downloaded app in history ever. When you couple that with the fact that they have a really good image generation tool that everyone is using right now, like people are signing up for ChatGPT just to use the image generation tool. So it's a perfect storm. They're in a way better position than Meta was when they released Threads. Threads had one killer feature, the fact that it had built-in users. That was its built-in feature. That was its killer app. But OpenAI has two killer features. It has the best image generation tool on the market, which is, like I just said, is to me the crux or the basis for social media these days. And it has the most users of any other app. Perfect storm. Perfect storm. Okay, let's go back.
Recently said that doubled, so suggests closer to 800 million. The Verge was first to report on the move today, and OpenAI did decline to comment. It is not clear if this is going to truly come to fruition, but from what I'm hearing, it is being taken seriously by
They'd be silly not to do this. They'd be so silly. I mean, I look at it and say it would be silly for them not to do it, so that, you know what that means? They're definitely doing it. I mean, it makes no sense just logically not to.
the OpenAI.
But how? How do you do it? That's the only question. That you should do it is not even a question. How?
And OpenAI right now is one of the world's most valuable private companies, $300 billion valuation. So if it does pull this off, it would also heat up a fierce battle between Elon Musk, who's CEO of X, also a co-founder of OpenAI. He has sued to block the for-profit plans for that company. He has antagonized Altman on social media repeatedly.
Elon hates Sam Altman. Sam Altman is indifferent as crap. He don't even care.
And Altman has also
He's trolling Elon.
made some comments publicly about Zuckerberg and Meta and maybe building their own social media app. So kind of hinted at this potentially, Wilf, but we'll see if this actually comes through. Back over to you.
Yeah, this is interesting. I think this is super interesting, and I'm here for it. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I think this is just what the landscape needed. To be honest with you, it needs a shakeup like this. All right, what else we got next on the list here? Bop. I think we. What is it? Firebase. Let's look at Firebase Studio. Yeah, let's look at Firebase Studio real quick. This is something my brother brought up to me a couple of days ago. I thought it was very interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so my brother's a programmer, and as such, he always hits me up with programming type stuff. So I'm in the loop with programming stuff, regardless if I want to be or not. Luckily, I want to be. But this is what we got here. Firebase Studio, prototype, build, deploy, and run full stack AI apps quickly and efficiently right from your browser without new cloud-based agentic development environment. So this environment right here this studio app right here will allow you to build an app based off text. So in my brother's example to me, he built a small app that allowed him to select buttons to take him to different menus in the app. It was just a really rudimentary thing he did in like 5 minutes or so. But it worked. So I'm going to be playing with this. I just want to intro it here, talk about it a little bit, see if anybody else has heard of this thing. But I haven't dabbled in it yet. But I definitely want to talk about it and see if anybody else has already, because this is totally new to me. This wasn't even on my radar. And I consider myself an AI dude. So for this to have slid by me. But this guy's he's in programmer coding circles. He's around the water cooler talking to other programmers. This is what they do. This is what they do. They talk about programs like this. I'm not in those conversations. He keeps me in the loop, though. I love him. He keeps me in the loop. Let's go to the chat real quick. Dr. Ling says, I thought Blue Sky was the answer to Twitter. It is not. It was not. Everyone thought it was going to be the answer to Twitter. It has not supplanted Twitter yet. But you know what, though? There are big companies on Blue Sky that aren't on Mastodon or what's that other open source? It's Blue Sky, Mastodon, and I don't know what the other open source social media site is that started springing up after Twitter started having its problems. Kind of at the same time, Threads popped up. All right, BM. Hey, catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, BM. Appreciate you. Mr. Mike says it looks more complicated than programming. Well, no, if you just type in text. I think if I type in a 3-sentence paragraph and it shows me an app, a foundation for an app, I just want a good starting point. I think that's perfect. Because that's usually, I was telling my brother the same thing. That's usually where you go, where you have the most problem at, is getting started on a project. But if you can sort this out with AI to get started on a project and it give you a solid foundation to start with, and then you can go in and create and tweak the code and expand on it and all those things. I think that's beautiful. Give me a good starting point. I'll be happy, because that starting point usually takes days for me. You know what I mean? That's a days-long process in a programming session for me. That starting point, because I'm usually writing code, throwing it out, writing more code, throwing it out. But that would be very good for me to just not have to write code, be just to write a couple paragraphs, get that done, get a good start on my project. Is this a version of vibe coding? I'm not sure, Dr. Link, if it's a version of vibe coding or not. That's a very good question. Very good question. My first thing was, is it drag and drop, kind of like, is it Stitch? I think Stitch was the programming language that act like it was drag and drop coding, where you could the coding pieces were like puzzles, and you could just connect. As long as the piece would fit, you can use that piece of code with the code that's already there. Drag and drop code was awesome. I think it was called Stitch. But I actually think this may be something like that. Like I said, I'm not 100% on this right now. But you can pick languages: Objective-C, Swift, Kotlin, Java, JavaScript. Oh yeah, you got a lot of options here. Oh, wow. Development teams around the world, including NPR, Halfbrick, Duolingo, and Venmo, use Firebase to build and ship their modern apps. That's impressive. That's impressive. So this isn't some just amateur tool here. Get started. Oh, try a Firebase sample app. Runs in 3 minutes. Oh, let's go back to our image. Oh, snap. Okay, check it. We got image generations. Let's take a look at it. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. I give it this. It created a really good. No, it didn't. It's got the lettering wrong. For the yeah. No. Maybe it didn't. See, the fact that it's like the background is like they got a pixelated orange there. That's awesome though. It's talking to a screaming goat. I wonder if the goat's actually screaming. All right, that's. I'll play with that. We're gonna play. We'll play with that, you guys, and see how far we can go with this. The prompt was make me a video of a pixelated orange talking to a pixelated screaming goat. Make the setting the University of Indiana football field. It got the colors right. It got the fact that it's a football field. They got the symbol right. I don't think it. Did it get the lettering right though? Are the Indiana? They're Hoosiers, right? It looks like they got Raiders on this. Who are they though? Okay. It's my eye. Who are they? What's the mascot for Indiana? I said IU. Bison? Am I? Oh no, yeah, this is not right at all. This is not right at all. This is the school, but I don't know what their mascot is, so I don't know if they got that right. It looks like they got Raiders on the field. Like right here, like in the back there, it looks like it says Raiders. Even on the foreground, it looks like it says Raiders on the field. And I'm not sure if University of Indiana are the Raiders. I think they're the Hoosiers. If I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. What else can what else can we throw here to see if it will create before the end of the show here? Create I don't know. You guys give me something to make it create. They are the Hoosiers. Indiana Hoosiers. Okay, good to go. Thanks, Jay. I don't know about that. While we let that marinate for a minute, let's go to the chat. Jay says Blue Sky is great, but you have to be patient with it. It's a new user. As a new user, yeah, Blue Sky is interesting, but I will say a lot of bigger companies are coming to Blue Sky. Like when the last time I was there, I noticed that there were some major companies on Blue Sky. So it's getting there, and they're getting, you know, they're maximizing their users right now too. The Bison is the mascot, but the team name is Hoosiers. That's ridiculous. What? I'm gonna have to have a talk with Ed. Dr. Lean says, I guess when I said Blue Sky is an answer to Twitter, the context I was thinking of was how left-wing politics need a place to go since Twitter is red-pilled to the max. Yeah. Well, I think that's what it is, though, to be honest with you. I mean, I didn't want to say that, but since you said it, I'll piggyback on you. Oh, that was not correct. I'll piggyback on that comment. So, yeah, but that's the way I feel about Blue Sky and Twitter. It's the red and blue pill. You know what I mean? It's the red and blue pill. Or like I like to call it, the red and blue Kool-Aid. Either you drinking the red Kool-Aid or you drinking the blue Kool-Aid. Which one? Yeah, Blue Sky's all right. Speaking of Blue Sky, if you're on Blue Sky, go and follow me on Blue Sky. I don't post a lot. But if I had followers on Blue Sky, I'd post more. I totally post more. Go if you're on Blue Sky, go follow your boy. Rants About Tech. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And we're gonna give you the applause. We're gonna give the applause for everyone joining me on Blue Sky right now. So if you're not joining me on Blue Sky and you have Blue Sky, you're getting applause. You should go do it off GP. The applause are all for you. They're for you. Just go follow on Blue Sky. Rants About Tech. You got it. Dr. Lane says, I'll give you a piggyback ride any day. Piggyback rides were the bee's knees as a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one does piggyback rides anymore. Oh, Mr. Mike. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Every group of friends has one. Every group of friends has one. And Mr. Mike, you're ours. Okay? You're ours. Every family has that uncle. And every group of friends has that one. Dr. Ling, I'll be like Sammy L. Mace. Oh, snap. Windu and drink purple Kool-Aid. Yeah, there you go. Windu. Oh, man. That's an awesome name. Master Windu. I don't care what Kool-Aid you drink. They're all good to me. The red Kool-Aid's good to me. The blue Kool-Aid's good to me. I even drink the apple Kool-Aid. I drank the apple Kool-Aid for a while. Kool-Aid's good stuff. Actually, it's not, but for the sake of this conversation, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right, what else we got here? We saw the generation, the AI video generation. It didn't do what we thought it was going to do. We'll keep working with it. Firebase Studio. Yeah, we're gonna check this out more. Sample Firebase AI app. I was gonna go through this on live right now, but we're already an hour in, and I got a whole other half of the show to talk about. So we won't do this on live right now, but I will work with this and let you know what I found out in working with it, and see if I can make me a 5-minute app like my brother did. We'll see. We'll see. All right, what do we got next here? Next is Nib prototypes. All right, let's talk about it. Again. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Oh, why? Why must you do this to me? Okay, all right. Now can we do it? Oh, my transitions don't work now. Okay, so no more transitions. We got to do the transitions manually. All right, here we go. See if I can actually pull it off. And then back. Okay, good. We did it. No hot buttons, but we getting it going. All right, so this is something I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time, you guys. So thank you for everyone who's joining me right now for this. This is kind of a big moment for me. I've been talking about a nib and making my own for a little while. And this all started with me just wanting a ceramic nib for my Lamy, right? I wanted a ceramic nib for my Lamy. I went on Reddit, found a post from MLA ladies. Shout out to MLA ladies. The GOAT. Shout out to MLA ladies. This idea came from her. But I took the idea further, just saying, okay, well, we shouldn't have to rely on a cobble to get a ceramic nib in the market, because right now there are no ceramic nibs on the market that you can just buy and put in your standard Wacom pin. Like, we can buy titanium. Let me take this off real quick. So we can buy titanium right now. We can buy felt and just throw it in our Wacom stylus, styli, if you will. We can buy plastic and put that in our styli. So why not ceramic, right? So there is no one doing that. So I thought, I'll do that. I mean, I want it, and if the rest of the world wants it too, and if you're judging from Reddit, they want it. So lots of people want this, and it doesn't make any sense that we don't have it on the market. So enter my clear ceramic nib that I'm developing myself and putting together, and I'm going to sell, so you can just buy this nib and put it in whatever pen you want. It's a perfect match for the Lamy, if you ask my opinion, but if you want to put it in a piece of landfill trash, go right ahead. I won't stop you. You do what makes you feel good. Right now, so let's take a look at these real quick. So this is what they are. Do I have a picture? think I might have a picture. Well, you know what? We don't do pictures. We'll do lives. We're doing a live show. Let's do a live. Let's get rid of me real quick, and then it'll be all about the ceramic nib. Can we move you back? All right, here we go. All right, so now it's all about the ceramic nib. Let's push this back here a little bit. I got 3. So these are going to be sent out today. I'm going to be sending them to 3 people who I've already talked to about testing them to give me feedback. So I've been using these for about 3 weeks now. Let's get down a little bit more. So I've been using these for about 2 to 3 weeks now. And just to make sure I liked how they felt, to make sure they worked well, they didn't have any issues. So I haven't had any issues with it. I've dropped it. I've ridden with it. I've on many different devices and situations. It's one of those things where I haven't put this in a situation that didn't perform well in, and I don't toot my own horn. I'm just talking about how it makes me feel, right? So let's go ahead and talk about it. So these are going out. Let's go ahead and take a look at one. All right. So right here, can we see this? I mean, you can't even see the nib because it's clear, right? But let's take it out of here. All right. So this is what we have. Oh, can I get down even more? Oh, we got down to the ground level. So I may have to put this. Oh, I can't. I may have to put something behind it. But the blue work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the nib right here. Let's sit this. Ooh, whoa. Woo, woo. You know, I gotta find something else. Will the phone work? Will the Pixel? Nope, that won't work either. Okay, so we might have to hold this. All right, so man, can we see this? All right, here we go. Okay, so this is it. Can it sit right there? Will it stay? Oh boy, it's staying. Oh, it might not stay for long though. All right, I got pictures. I'm gonna have to show pictures of this. But anyway, so this is it. And we have these 3. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put these nibs in 3 different pins from 3 different makers. Okay, and just to show the versatility of the nibs, like you can just put these in any Wacom pin you want, and they work really well. All right, so let's go ahead and test it out. So first, I'm gonna put it in the Lamy. My Lamy already has a clear nib in it, but we're gonna take it out and put this one in it just to show that they're just swappable, hot swappable, if you will. All right, so let's go ahead and open this. I'm gonna take that out. This is the prototype right here. I wouldn't give that to anybody, but these right here. So I'm just gonna put this nib in here into the Lamy. Put it down in there. And we're gonna write on all the surfaces. So the first one is gonna be Supernote Manta. Can we see that? Yeah. So we're good to go here. Get rid of that. Okay, that didn't work. Oh no. There we go. All right. Okay, get rid of that. All right, now we're gonna go to the Remarkable. Now I've said this before, like this is a clear ceramic nib, and I would not write with the Remarkable. With the Supernote ceramic, it feels weird. I've gone on record saying that long before I even had the idea to come out with this nib. So I've said that for a very long time that I would not use the ceramic nib on the Remarkable 2. Go check out my videos. I've said it on numerous occasions. But this feels so soft on the Remarkable that I would even use this nib on the Remarkable 2 because it doesn't sound and feel as harsh as the Supernote ceramic. So just to get that here. So there we go there. No problem writing there. And the nib takes on the characteristics of the pen. So as you can see here, the Lamy writes a certain way. It writes a lighter line because it has a wider range of pressure sensitivity than most other Wacom pens. But we're going to take this nib out of here. Oh, actually, we wrote on the Remarkable. Let's go ahead and write on the GOAT 10.3. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the GOAT 10.3 now. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Again, the Lamy writes a little bit lighter line because of the wider range of pressure sensitivity. If you got a Lamy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, there we go. So it works on the Lamy as well, and it feels as good, if not better, than a Supernote ceramic. I'm like I said, I'm not just saying that. These will be going out to 3 of the people in our community to test, and we'll get live feedback from them. What I'll do is I'll have them on a show. Let's get back to me. Can we put me up here? Bam. What I'll do is I'll have the 3 people, after about a week of them getting the nib and working with it and using it and letting me know what they think about it, I'll have them on the live show, and we'll all have a roundtable discussion about how they felt about the nib and their thoughts on it, the good and the bad, because I want both. I want to make a good product. I don't want to make just a product. I want to make the best. You dig? All right, let's get back to it. All right, so anyway, that's the ceramic. That's the clear ceramic nib in the Lamy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. I'm gonna put it in a Boox pen, the piece of landfill trash that comes with your standard everyday garden variety Boox device, which is this piece of landfill trash right here. It's a white piece of landfill trash, but it's still landfill trash nonetheless. We're gonna go ahead and put it in there. Now I'm doing this because for a reason. Now you'll see the reason here in a minute. So now it's in the Boox pen. All right, standard pen. We'll do the Boox on the Boox. Boox on Boox. As you can see, it's a bit darker than what the Lamy was writing because, again, it takes on the characteristics of the pen that you put it in, right? It feels so good. I got to tell you guys, it feels so good. I get happy every time I use it because it just, I was hoping that the feel would be different than the ceramic nib, and it is different. Whether it's better or not for you, it may be debatable, but to me, it feels better. It feels softer. It feels better. I don't know. It's just good. It's really nice. Let's go ahead and use it on the Remarkable here. It's weird because it feels a little more frictiony with the Boox pen than it did with the Lamy. I don't know what the reason is behind that. Still feels good though. I would still use it on the Remarkable with this particular pen, but feels way better with the Lamy in my opinion. All right. I don't know if the plastic, if whatever's inside of the Lamy dampens the sound more too, because it sounds lighter with the Boox stylus. Yeah, it's so weird that the stylus can dictate how things feel as well. I love this clear nib right here. Just looking at it makes me happy. Okay, all right, moving on. Let's use it on the Manta now. Clear nib, Boox piece of landfill trash on the Lamy. Oh, whoa. Okay, good to go. So we're writing on that. Now we're going to take it out and we're going to put it in the Remarkable pen. So we've tested it in the Lamy, which is basically a Supernote pen because Supernote sells that pen on their site. We tried it on with a Boox pen. Worked really well. We tried the clear ceramic. Now we're going to try the clear ceramic with the Remarkable pen, just to show you that it will work in all the different types of pens. Now, I want to test this in a jumbo Statler jumbo stat. Everyone loves that pen, so I want to try it on that pen because everyone loves it to see how well it works in there. But I don't anticipate it having any problems in there. All right, so let's go ahead and throw the clear ceramic inside of the Remarkable. This is the premium Remarkable pen right here. So throw it in there. Like I said, hot swappable, just interchangeable. All right, so let's use this on the Supernote first. All right, good to go. Let's go ahead and use it on the GOAT 10.3. It feels so good, you guys. It feels so good. So good. Okay. All right. Now, lastly, we're going to use the Remarkable pen with the clear ceramic on the Remarkable 2. All right. It feels good on all surfaces. I'm not gonna hold you. It feels good on all surfaces. I can't wait for the people who are testing it to get them to say the same. Well, I mean, they may not say the same thing, but I 100% think they will say the same thing. It feels softer. Why and how, I don't know. It just does. Now we're gonna what I did that for is to show you that I have a ceramic, the Supernote ceramic here as well. So let's go ahead and pull the Supernote ceramic out. Oh, where is it at? Oh boy. Okay, I got a box of Nibs stuff here. So let's go through this box and find this Supernote ceramic because I want to test. Oh, you know what? I think there was a pen that had the Supernote ceramic in it. Oh no, here it is. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got the Supernote ceramic. I did that to show you that I sell a pen on the site with the Supernote ceramic in it. And because of the length of the Supernote nib, they don't fit flush in all pens. I'm gonna show that right now, and I'm making this comparison right now because this is just showing that the size that I had my nibs cut to make it so that they fit in everything. The Supernote one just can be a little bit too long sometimes to fit in other standard weight comps. And a case in point, the Boox pen right here. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the Lamy right now to show you that it fits perfectly in a Lamy. So let's go ahead and do that. Top down. All right, so I'm going to show you that it fits perfectly inside the Lamy. So this is the Supernote one that I sell on the site right now. This is the regular Supernote insert that I make and sell. So this right here, put it in the Lamy, and it writes well. Right, no problem. It fits well, writes well, no issues in the Lamy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this Supernote nib inside the Boox pen though. It does not fit the standard Boox pens well at all. So let's go ahead and put it in here. So even now I'm looking at it and you can see that it's not fitting inside there all the way. It's kind of the head of the sheath is sticking out a little bit, and there's nothing I can do about that. Like pushing it, like I'm tapping down on the Remarkable right now to get it to go in, and it's just not going in any further. So I'm showing that to show you that the Supernote nibs are cut to a length that make them not compatible with everything. Okay, that's the point here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the effect of it not sitting all the way inside of this Boox marker has on writing. So you see how the pen hasn't even touched the tablet yet. And it's got little artifacting going on. Here, matter of fact, let me show you from this angle right here. Let's do it from this angle. So you can see from this angle that you can't see the writing now. Never mind. Take my word for it that without the nib being able to be pushed all the way down into the housing there is some artifacting that happens even when you don't have the pen. Like I'm not the pen. You don't hear anything right now. Let me show you. You don't hear anything right now because the pen isn't even touching the Remarkable. Whoops. There we go. The pen isn't even touching the Remarkable, but it's writing a little bit. And now that when I put it down, now you can hear it writing. I pick it up and it's still writing. So, like I said, that's an effect of the Supernote nib being too long to be usable in everything, which is why I prefaced, let's get back to me here, which is why I prefaced a lot of the sales of the Supernote insert that's on the site with the fact that it should work in most standard Wacom pins. This, the one that I developed, I made specifically sure that it was cut to a length that would cut down on wobbles that we were experiencing. Me and Jay did some experimentation with the Supernote nibs. We've been working for months on this, you guys. Like this wasn't easy, and it took a while for us to get to this point. But Jay noticed initially that when he shaved down the Supernote nib, that the wiggles and wobbles that he experienced with that particular nib in a sheath to put in any pin were reduced. I noticed the same thing. So when I designed the nib, I designed it to be a bit shorter so that it would accommodate all of the pins that we were trying to put these in. Now, am I 100% sure that they work in everything? No, not yet, because I haven't tested it in everything. But it works in pins that the Supernote ceramic won't work in because of the length. And that's a problem I solved with. I've solved a few problems with developing my own nib, but that's one of the problems that was solved, the length, which makes lines less wobbly and also makes it fit in more pins. So that's the thing there. Let me go ahead and put this back in here. All right, so that's the thing there, and that's what I've been kind of excited to talk about, you guys, is that this nib will be going on sale. I mean, I have these Supernote ones there already anyway. These won't be as expensive as the Supernote ones because I have to pay a really big price to get those Supernote nibs. Like, you literally have to buy the equivalent of a Supernote pin just to get a nib. The inserts you can buy, but they're $45 and they're going up. The price of those are going up too. So these are going to be not as expensive as that because I don't have to buy a whole pin insert to get the nib. It's, I'm sourcing my own. So there's a few advantages to this particular nib right here, and I'm looking forward to getting it in people's hands and seeing what they think about it before I actually start selling them on the site. Let me put this back in here. I don't know who this is going to, but whoever this is going to, your nib was used on the live. We'll send this one to Jay. Jay, your nib was used on the live. There you go. All right. Yeah, that's our nib stuff. That's our nib conversation right there. Let's go to the chat real quick. Mr. Media, aka Aaron, says, I wonder why no one is selling ceramic nibs. I wonder why the same thing. I get why Supernote isn't selling them because it's their proprietary thing and it helps them sell devices. I get that. But why no one else came along to make their own, I don't know. But I'm here and I'm definitely making my own. we got ceramics now, and I'm making it so that the sheath is going to be clear. So this is just a prototype right here, but the sheath will eventually be clear as well once I get it 3D printed in a way that makes it viable. But the sheaths will be clear, the nib will be clear, so it'll be an all clear assembly. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Oh, you're about to blow up. I hope so. I was on Reddit the other day telling people about it, and they seem pretty excited about it as well. So, there's tons of demand out there for this, and there's tons of excitement out there for it as well. So yeah, I'm super excited. The other thing says enhance. Yeah, definitely enhance. This is definitely enhancing. Mr. Mike says, how did you make them? So it's a long process. I had to research materials initially just to see what materials would even work for these things, and then research a material that was durable enough to withstand writing. And then I had to design the sheath, right? Had to design the sheath, design the nib, find someone who would make the nibs for me, find someone who had the material I wanted to make the nib for me. Conversating with people, it was a lot, man. I'm still in talks with people getting this 100%. Because like I said, this is just a prototype. They will get better looking and also more refined. There'll be a more refined meant to them. While on the topic of pens, what do people think of the Supernote standard click pen? People are divided about that click pen. I love that click pen. It's in my bag right now. I use it whenever I'm not in the house. That's my outside the house pen. Because you can retract it and say, keep the nib from having anything happening to it. It's got a little clicker or a little clip on it that you can stick to anywhere. It's great. I love it. It's super light. It feels good in the hand. It's not just a cylindrical tube. It's got some shape to it. It's really nice. I like it. What do we think, chat? We like the clickable pen from Supernote? I love that pen. I love that pen. Dr. Lean says that's what she said. Yeah. Mr. Media says, I think the Lamy is better than the Supernote click pen. It is better than the Supernote click pen. It's way more premium of an experience for sure. There's no competition. I do like that click pen though. It's a nice pen. Dr. Ling, All-Star or Safari? All-Star. He's talking about that All-Star. The Safari's good too. Safari's good. Mr. Media says I use both. I don't use both. How do you like the Safari? Safari is slightly shorter and plastic. I like the plastic. I like that it has some ergonomics to it. Dr. Ling says maybe it's the way I hold pens, but I don't love the Safari a whole lot. Are we talking about the clear Safari, the Safari Vista, or are we talking about the actual Lamy Safari, the one that has the ceramic tip and an actual pen tip to it? Which one are we talking about, you guys? Dr. Ling says the ergonomic grip is not ergonomic for my grip. That's a hell of a way to put that. The ergonomic grip is not ergonomic for my grip. That's awesome. See, combinations of words can be cool as crap. That's one of them. Mr. Mike says, yeah, I would think it's very difficult to source that type of material in a form that you want. It was very difficult. Firstly, it was difficult just finding someone who wanted to even talk to me. Because I'm nobody. I'm just a guy with an idea. So that was the first hurdle, to get someone to talk to me. Once I got by that hurdle, though, after I got a few companies to talk to me, once I start talking to people, it's usually a downhill. It's usually downhill from there. The uphill battle is getting people to open up and talk. Once they do, people generally think I'm a cool dude. I'm generally a cool dude in most people's book, you know what I mean? Once I get a chance to talk and, you hear what I have to say. Dr. Lane says ceramic pen Safari Vista. Oh, the Safari Vista. Now, the Safari Vista I love that pen. I love that pen. It's second only to the metal. It's second only to the Lamy AL Star. And like legitly, that pen is great. But you know what? That pen that pen is good, but as good as it is, it only solidifies the Lamy AL Star as the greatest. Because I started comparing it to the Lamy AL Star immediately, and I'm like, the AL Star is the same weight as this plastic thing. How is this thing metal, button, and weighs the same as a all plastic pen? This thing is the GOAT. Word. And if you use the GOAT with the GOAT, oh, you got a good time. Listen. If you got the GOAT 10.3 and you got the Lamy AL Star, there's nothing else you need in life. Just when it's time for you to go happy. You had the Lamy AL Star and the GOAT 10.3 together at the same time. At a period of time when that was the best combination in eInk. Period. Stop. Don't kid yourself, okay? Don't kid yourself. Whatever the new Supernote clear and white one is called, that Lamy Vista, that's the Vista. That's the Vista, that's the Safari Vista. I love that pen. I love that pen. The Vista is the same as the AL Star, just plastic. Not exactly. It don't got no button. They ain't got no button on that pen. And if we want to be specific, it's not the same. You have to write differently when you use that Vista. You have to write differently. Because think about it. This is a video. I'm spoiling a video. I know someone else is gonna watch my video, and now they're gonna make this video saying exactly what I said. Who cares? It's a lot. Let's do it. I can't switch it. I forgot. My shortcuts are not working right now. No, I'm not. Okay, so there's some major differences between the Lamy AL Star and the Lamy Safari Vista, even though they look the same. The first thing would be the tip here. This tip, your fingers are further from the actual tip. With the Vista, your grip is like way up here. With that Vista, you're like right next to the edge of that pen. Wait, your Safari Vista has a button? Lies, Aaron. Lies. Show me. I want to see it. Throw it in the Discord. Take a picture, throw it in the Discord. I want to see it. Yo, Aaron said, listen, Aaron said he has a button on his Safari Vista. I was robbed then because my Safari Vista don't have no button. Yeah, show me. Throw the picture in the Discord. I throw it in the live chat. I got the live chat up right now on Discord. Throw the proof in the Discord. I don't believe you, Aaron. You got to prove that to me. All right. So anyway, you got to hold that Vista. You got to hold that Vista way. That's the handle for that is way up here. With the AL Star, which is what this is, your handle is back here. This is where the grooves are for your fingers, back here. On the Vista though, it's way up here. So on the Vista, you almost have to write in a straight. On the Vista, you almost have to write in a straight. Oh boy, what happened just now? You almost have to write in a straight up and down manner like this. You know what I mean? Because if you go too far to the side, it starts to hit the plastic. The side of the plastic will, your nib won't even make contact with the tablet anymore if you angle your writing too much. With that Vista, you have to write almost up and down like this because your hand is so close to the nib. With this, your hand can be at more of an angle when you're writing because your fingers are further from it. Now, with the harder metal 2, because the handle is even further back, right? The handle is even further back on the harder metal 2. You can have an even bigger angle when writing with the harder metal 2 because of how far your hand is back. So to me, the farther your hand is back, the more of an angle you can write at, right? That's for people who want to write at a really acute angle. Ooh, who thought we'd be using a word like acute today? You know what I mean? We putting it acute to use. Anyway, if you write at a more acute angle, okay, then you want the harder metal because it allows you to write at the most acute angle I've seen on any stylus that has an actual place for your fingers. You know, with this piece of landfill trash, you can hold it back here. They don't care. There's nothing saying where you should hold it at. They don't even know. What is this? Who cares? So this right here, yeah, it allows you to write at an angle, but that Vista, you got to be almost at a straight up and down because your hand is so close. Just to get the nib on the tablet, you got to be like this. You're not gonna be like this. You won't be able to do it. So major difference right there. So that's a big difference. Oh, I saw. Okay, you talking about the mashup you did? Okay, I see you put the button on there. I know that, Aaron. Okay, my bad. You cobbled it. You made it you made it a button pen. Clever though. Clever. I get it. No, I saw that video. I thought you were saying that it came with a button. Good job though. Good job. And good video. If you didn't check out that video, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, he puts together parts of pens. He's got many that he does. He's got some really nice colors over there too. Who else has a really nice color pen? I think that was Jay had a purple pen once he showed on the Discord. Oh, that was beautiful. But these guys are doing some creative stuff, so I like it. All right. What was I talking about? What else we got here? Oh yeah, the Lamy. The Vista. The Vista's good. I love it. But like I said, one of the differences is it doesn't have the button defaultly. And another difference is you have to hold it in a more obtuse. Ooh. Who thought we'd be using a word like obtuse and acute today? Who? Who thought we'd be doing that? Yeah, Dr. Lane, go check it out. Yeah, go check out Aaron's video. Aaron just, listen, he digs in the weeds with stuff. I love it. I love it. Yeah, obtuse. If you write at a more obtuse angle, the Vista. If you want to write at a more acute angle, then you want either the harder metal or you want the Lamy here. Don't kid yourself. Don't even bother with anything else. It's either the harder metal, the Lamy, or the Vista. If you're not using those pens, I almost want to throw the Statler in there because so many people use that. And I don't want to poo-poo that device. So many people use it. I don't care. I don't care. If you don't have the Vista, the AL Star, or the harder metal, what are you doing with your life? Well, let's move on. What do we got in the chat here? Lamy has started making different colors in the AL EMR. They got a lot of colors. Last year, they released like 4 different special limited edition variants of those pens. I wanted to buy them. I just didn't have the money at the time. And then they add different colors to the store different times of the year too. So you got to be clever to catch them all. They're like Pokemon. I need to go watch that. Definitely. All right, here we go. What else we got next on the list here? I think that was, I don't think that was it, but let's check it out here. Oh, which is better? Scribe or the Remarkable 2? So I saw an article that was talking about what was better, the Scribe or the Remarkable 2. And I literally don't care what these mainstream article people think. I do care what you guys think. What do we think? Scribe 2 or the Remarkable 2? Which is better? Let's debate that. But we're gonna, I mean, just for fun, for S and G's, we're gonna see. Or Scribe 2. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Oh, I forgot my shortcuts aren't working right now. All right, Scribe versus Remarkable 2, a review for writers. I haven't used the Scribe 2. I for some reason think that it's better than the Scribe 1, but people are talking or telling me that maybe my idea of the Scribe 1 might be skewed. But just off GP, I would choose I personally, if given a choice between the Scribe 2 and the Remarkable 2, sight unseen on the Scribe 2. I don't know about the device because I've never used it. I just know people say. I would choose the Remarkable 2. The design looks better. But then that Scribe pen is really good. I don't got experience with the device, but that Scribe pen is good. I really do like it. Aaron has both of these. Oh, no, Aaron doesn't have the Remarkable, but he does have the Scribe though. Scribe, if you read a lot, has the best reading app, but the Notes app is super basic. Yeah. Same with the Remarkable 2. That's why I thought this was an interesting story because the Notes app on the Remarkable 2 is super basic. Like super basic. Jay hates it. That's how basic it is. If it doesn't have settings, you know Jay's not gonna like it. And Jay is not a Remarkable fan. I'm a Remarkable fan though. I'm a fan of Remarkable. I think they bring something to the table. And in this case, I would definitely choose the Remarkable 2. Even though it's got a limiting Notes app, I just don't know enough about the Scribe to say anything about it. For writing, the Remarkable 2 gives you more on the note. Okay, gotcha. It gives you more in the Notes app. Okay, so that seems to be the consensus. Scribe 2 if you're mostly reading. Otherwise, Remarkable. I mean, I guess I could have imagined that. Yeah, file management is trash. That's one of the things I definitely have read a lot about, which is one of the reasons I stayed away from the Scribe 2. I mean, the first Scribe. That's why when I was doing my initial round of eInk buying, I did not consider the Scribe at all. I was like, I'm not going to put myself through that headache. Because it's Kindle, you can really write on your Kindle books. Oh, that's nice. I do like some of the writing and the note functionality they have in the Reader app on the on these Amazon devices. They do a really good job with that. All right. Note taking, Remarkable 2. I think that's the worldwide the consensus here. I mean, I don't really care what these people think, but I think we're good on that. I think we're good on that. Let's go ahead and go to the last topic we got here, which is our 4th installment of the Viwoods Notes sequence. All right, so we got the Viwoods here, and we've been talking about the Viwoods for almost 2 weeks now. Getting the review together on this device, and I'm just going over the notes of the device as I make them to give you guys a little heads up, a little primer as to what I'm going to say in the review here, because you guys are my buddies, the live audience. We're all friends here. Where are we at though? Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and get to this Viwoods. Let's get to the top-down view here. And we're going to, should we go with, yeah, we're gonna throw the clear ceramic back in here. This is my busted clear ceramic I made for me in here. It looks the worst out of all the ones I created, but it's okay. It works fine. All right. Here we go. So bring this up here. All right. So we got the Viwoods here. Viwoods AI paper. eInk tablet for note taking. So far we've decided that it's got. I'm gonna go so far as to say. Let me get my face up here. I'm gonna go so far as to say it has the best calendar app I've seen on any eInk device. That of any eInk device. That's period. So, oh snap, Nerdy Ninja, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Man, let's get the air horns going. Nerdy Ninja says it really depends on your use case scenario. The premium pen for the Scribe is amazing. I agree. I have one of those. I was supposed to have 2. I don't think the second one came yet. Scribe 2 has the best reading app. Yep. I would want slightly more note-taking apps, the Remarkable 2. If you want slightly more note-taking apps, the Remarkable 2. Cool. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. If you're reading more, because the Remarkable 2 doesn't have a really good reader app. So, I mean, that's not what you would be getting a Remarkable 2 for. Aaron says the writing surface on the Scribe is just as good. Oh, let's go here before we do that here. All right. Aaron says the writing surface on the Scribe is just as good as any device out, and the screen is great. Okay. The hardware everyone seems to like. It's the software that people had a problem with. From the consensus I gathered from my research. Dr. Ling says, I'd argue the Scribe has better writing surface than. Ooh, that's a bold statement, Dr. Ling. Dr. Ling says she thinks this writing surface on the Scribe is better than the Boox. Which one are we talking about here? Wait, you talking about the GOAT? The GOAT 10.3? Come on, chill out. Chill out. Can it be better than that? Aaron, what do we got? What do we got, Aaron? Nerdy Ninja says true at 2530 Media. Okay, I guess that's true. I guess everyone's agreeing on that. The Scribe definitely has a better writing surface than. Whoa! Really? That's super. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. I've never heard that take. And it seems to be unanimous from the Scribe owners in the chat. If they put effort into the notes tools and less effort in book sales, it might be the best e-ink tablet. They just need to work on that software. I really do feel like it could be really good too if they worked on the software. That's the thing, holding it back. That's the thing. All right, let's go ahead down here. So one of the first notes I got we're going to talk about here is the pen. Let's talk about the pen here. So this is the pen. Now, where is it? Oh snap! Where did I put the pen? Oh chat, where'd I put the AI paper pen? I was just looking at that thing, thinking, why is this sitting here? I don't even want to use this pen. Okay. Wow. Okay, you guys. I lost the AI paper pen. Oh boy. Did it fall? It didn't fall. Let me check back here. Wow. Okay, no AI paper pen. All right, chat. I literally was looking at this thing like a minute ago, thinking to myself, why do I have this in my hand? I should have done something with it. Oh, I can't believe that. All right, we're going to have to go to a different part. I can't believe. How do I lose the pen? Oh, boy. I don't lose pens. I don't know how that would have even happened. Oh, Sony, catch me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't even know how that would even happen. Wait, did I put it in this box? No, okay, all right, well, hey. Maybe they should do a better job of having their pen stick to the device. How about that? We won't talk about the pen then. We'll move on to something different. Oh. We talked about the software buttons too. We talked about the screen. We talked about the case the last time. All right, AI. We can talk about AI. All right, let's talk about the AI here. Man, that ruined it. I really want to talk about the pen today. I really wanted to talk about that pen. Like, I literally... You know what? I'm going to talk about that piece of trash even though it's not here. Yeah. I'm so upset that it's not here. I'm sure it's the pen's fault. So let's just talk trash about it because it's not here. So on me, let's do the trash talking. Yeah, we gonna talk trash. We talking big trash. Okay, first thing about the pen. First thing about the pen is I don't have the pen. I don't know where the pen is. I mean, I have the pen, but it literally is playing invisible right now because I literally just saw it. But we're gonna talk about the pen anyway. All right. Imagine imagine that this is the AI pen, AI paper pen. It's Boox landfill trash, but let's just, for the sake of saying, this is the pen that we're talking about. Now, there is a crack in the pen. The pen is so light that I don't know how a crack would have appeared in that pen, but there is a crack somewhere in the bottom of the body of the pen. I'm like, even if I had dropped it, it's so light that what... Anyway, I have never cracked a pen before. So I was wondering how that would even happen. So that didn't bode well for the pen experience for me, having a crack in it. But let's move on. The pen nib is plastic. Now, I do like the pen nib in the AI paper pen. It's plastic and it's like We actually talked about that, the nib that's in that particular device. So it's plastic like the plastic nib that I just put in here, but it comes to a lot finer point. I don't know what the tip is at. I want to say it's at least 0.7. It looks at least as thin as a Supernote nib. So there's that. But it's very nice. It's still slippery, but and honestly, I imagined a plastic tip pen that comes to a point like that would have felt really good. I bought the pointier nibs from Lamy, thinking that they were that, but they have this rubber thing on the end of them that I don't like at all. So that wasn't going to work for me. But the AI paper pen has a unique pen, a tip to it. So I like it and don't like it at the same time. It's a very weird emotion. The thing I don't like about it, because I wanted to test it on I wanted to test that nib that they have in the AI paper pen on another device, because they're all just Wacom. Well, that nib won't fit in any other pen. It's proprietary because it has that metal sheath around it. And we talked about that. It has a metal sheath around it because the pen pushes in, and that friction from that motion, the metal helps with that friction. If it was plastic, the plastic will wear down, and then it would be a whole problem after a while. The metal holds up a lot better with that friction, so that's why they have that there. It's a very nice system, though. Very nice system. It's super precise. The pen for the AI paper is super precise. It makes no sense for me to demonstrate this kind of thing here because this is a Boox pen. But the pen is super precise. I like that the tip is a fine tip, and that makes the precision really, really nice. So that's one plus for the pen for me. I like the clanky nature of the pen. It clanks and clicks like the Supernote pen does. The clicky Supernote pen, either you love it or you hate it. It's two sides of the fence with that. Some people love that and they don't, and they like fidgeting with it because of that. I'd be in that camp. Some people hate the sound and it's annoying. That's a thing too. Standard Wacom nibs won't fit inside of the standard AI paper pen. So you can't put standard Wacom nibs in that pen. So it's not a proprietary pen. It doesn't just work with the AI paper. You can use it with any device. It's just the parts aren't hot swappable. So that's the thing. What else we got? I love the variable eraser size. So they say that if you use the back end of the device to erase things, you can the harder you press down, the wider the erase area, and the lighter you hold it, the smaller the erase area. That's a lie. That is a lie. It doesn't matter how hard you hold it. It doesn't increase the erase area with the pen tip or the eraser. It doesn't matter if you're using the eraser tool or the actual eraser on the pen. It just erases what's right under it. You won't see it erase things as it comes close to them. That's not a thing. And I've done many testing on that. The video will show that as well. The pressure sensitivity on the pen's eraser does not seem to work as advertised. And that's the last note I wrote, which was what we got done talking about there. All right, so I only got like 2 more parts of this Viwoods notes series that I wanted to pass on to people before I put together the review. And that was that. That was that. All right, what else do we got? I think that will be the end of the show there. I think. I'm almost positive. What do you guys think? Has it been long enough? It has. Let's go to the chat real quick. Scribe calligraphy pen is GOAT. Oh, interesting, because right now the GOAT's calligraphy pen, is it better than the Remarkable 2 calligraphy pen, Dr. Ling? Because for me, that's the GOAT right now. Nerdy Ninja says definitely Dr. Ling, writing on the Scribe. Wow, everyone's saying it. Do I need to get the Scribe? Honestly, the Scribe feels better than the Nomad writing surface too. Wow, you guys are crazy. Y'all going in on this Scribe. You're making me feel like I made the wrong decision by not getting that Scribe. Not sure about the Manta. What do you know about this Boox Leaf 5.1? Saw it advertised with an EMR. Oh, so, yeah. Are we sure that's EMR though? That could be USI. Yeah, that could be USI though, Aaron. That's a question I have. We don't know yet. The verdict is still out on that. But if it is EMR, I'd be happy. I'd be super happy. I doubt it though. I doubt it. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm going to send these nibs out to the people who are getting them today. Like right after the live today, I'm sending. You can't even see these things. I'm sending them out today, right after the live today. If I don't have your address and you know who you are, make sure you get me your address. DM me on Discord. I think I got. Matter of fact, Jay. I don't have Jay's address. Jay, send me your address. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere. I just saw your picture with the Lamy with the button. Yep, you cobbled it. I thought you meant it came with it. I was about to say, what? What? All right. Good deal, Aaron. Thanks for the pick. All right, everyone. Again, thanks for joining me. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the live show, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Saturday, 7 p.m. to kind of whenever. The Saturday show might be going away sadly, you guys. We might just be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's up in the air. We'll see what happens. I'll make a post on it. I've been thinking about it though. What else? Yeah, I'm glad you guys could join me. Thank you to all the chat. Thank you to all the members in the Discord. Thank you to all the members of the YouTube channel. Thanks for people who are willing to test these things for me and give me your feedback. That's awesome too. Oh, and eInk, I will be sending you the 3D print for the Manta spine right after I send these off. I'm sending these off, then you're getting the 3D print file for the Manta spine. Things are happening. Things are happening, you guys. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Oh, Brian. What up, Brian? Brian squeaked in here at the last minute. Get the air horns going for Brian for squeaking in. What's up, Brian? What do you think would be the cost? Lee 5? I think they have the yen cost. They don't have the American cost yet. I would put it at about $350. What do we think? $250? Also, I'd be happy to test clear ceramic nibs too. Dr. Ling. Thanks, Dr. Ling. We got more prototype tests coming up. So this is just a preliminary round right here. When I get the clear sheaths in soon, I'll be doing another prototype round of testing. So I'll throw you in that group there, Ling. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you. And until next time, everyone, take care. Oh, I don't have a button anymore. Oh, my goodness.